Shall we blast him out of the sky, sir?
No, I've been expecting him. Prepare to die, FoxyNoTail.
I don't know how much longer I can hold them off. We're sitting ducks out here.
Someone call a doctor?
I think I might go travelling in my TARDIS for a while. You know, go and have some of my own adventures.
Somebody's killed Steve.
You guys got to find the killers who's killed Steve's. Capiche?
We found the killer.
It was Chuck! Get comfortable in there, kids. You're gonna be in there a long time.
Okay.
Wait, that's Chuck's distress signal? Who's Steve?
Steve? He was a new character that turned up a few weeks ago.
When I originally built Chuck, I added in a few extra features that I thought might come in handy.
Can he shoot lasers out of his eyes?
No, he don't have laser eyes.
I can't believe it. We made it to season 1. Hey, wait a minute. Chuck! Whoa. What the? Where, Chuck?
Are we back here?
We're in season
Chuck.
2.
Chuck.
Yeah, we're... Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, how's it going? But,
That's
Yeah.
weird.
that's not. Oh,
Very
no.
weird.
That's
Chuck?
good.
Whoa, lasers! Whoa, okay, let's get out of here.
Turn it on. We're here to destroy the world, not save it. Just do it.
Okay, alright, I'm turning mine around fast. Look at that. Oh my goodness, they're already coming on.
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
Look
That's
out.
crazy.
What's that? It's Chuck!
You lose.
Anyway, so I told him he could get lost and stop bothering me about it all, and I have never seen him since.
Well, you should probably maybe try and give everyone a little bit of a better chance. He was only 5 years old, you know. He didn't know it was getting on your nerves.
What's that noise?
He's back.
Oh, what is all of this fuss about now? What is going on?
Hey guys.
Who is this?
Is Jack?
Jack who?
Jack, the Jack. Oh, and Geraldine, my love, I miss you so much. How did you get here?
Jack came and rescued me.
And what about my dragon? Is he in there?
I had to let her go, big guy. She was never meant to be a pet.
Oh, okay. Maybe I see her again one day. Was she wonderful?
She really was. What the heck is going on here?
Well, I've got some news.
Oh my goodness. What happened to your voice?
Well, I've been off having my own adventures for so long now. I guess I've gotten a little older.
Yeah, whatever. What is the news?
Well, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Foxy has vanished.
Well, he's probably off on season 3 while we're stuck here in this weird place.
He's not on season 3. No one is. It never started.
What do you mean?
Season 3, it's sat there, all ready to go, but no one showed.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
So what is going on then?
Well, at the end of season 2, the moon crashed into the planet again, right?
Yes, I remember watching it from space.
Then what happened?
Well, I suddenly appeared here, standing next to Chuck.
And where is Chuck now?
He just disappeared again.
And what about you, Big Chicken?
Well, my stasis pod open up and I wake up and I wander around season 2 for quite a long time. But there was no one around, so I thought maybe they all gone to season 3 without me. So I get sad and cry, and then once I finish crying, I borrow a boat and set off looking for some sign of life.
And then what happened?
I got lost.
And then?
Then I suddenly appeared here standing next to Chuck.
And let me guess, Chuck disappeared again.
Oh, yes, how did you know that?
Because I've seen all of it.
How have you seen it?
Well, that's a long story.
Okay, great. Well, I'm very busy, so I guess I'll have to return another time. How rude.
Oh, don't worry about Mr. Onion. He's always like that. I would like to hear it though.
Okay, so when Foxy and Slack went back to Season 0, they found a corrupt Chuck that chased them around the server and tried to kill them, right?
Oh yeah, I remember them saying about that.
Well, at the end, as they tried to destroy the world with Foxy's time machine to get back to Season 1, Chuck rose up into the time crystal and shattered across space and time. His body was split into an infinite number of pieces, each carrying the core Chuck code, as they all exploded across time. Each fragment of Chuck then self-repaired into a complete version of Chuck, but somehow each one inherited individual characteristics.
Whoa, so there's lots of Chucks?
Yeah, and if you think that's crazy, all of the Chucks then connected across space and time via what I call the ChuckNet. It's an interdimensional network that traverses time and space, meaning everything that one Chuck encounters is shared with the rest.
Oh, well, if there's so many Chucks, that's good, right? Because they're really helpful.
Sadly, not. The corrupt Chuck that Foxy and Slack met had a deep resentment for Foxy due to being left alone on Season 0 for so long. That resentment was also shared across the ChuckNet, so each Chuck wants their revenge on Foxy one way or another.
So there's like a million evil Chucks that want to kill Foxy?
Well, basically, yes. But they're not all actually evil. It's strange, but even though they share a hive consciousness, they all have individual personalities. Some have developed a higher level of sentience than others, some have become able to talk, and some can even change their form, and some are really evil, like universal domination evil. And some aren't all that bad really, some just want to make life slightly more difficult for Foxy, perhaps giving him the wrong items when he asks for them, for example.
How do you know all of this?
Well, I made Chuck. I've always had a connection to him. When that happened, the little flashing light on my screen suddenly became thousands of flashing lights as my TARDIS started bouncing around, firing from one time to another. I've been discovering Chucks all over the galaxy, deactivating as many of them as I can, but lots of them are disguised.
Oh, how can you tell who is a Chuck then?
I scan them with my sonic screwdriver.
Oh, that's very fancy.
So, are we Chucks?
I think I would know if you were a Chuck, my dear.
But seriously, Jack, you should scan him.
What? I'm not a Chuck.
Don't worry, you're not a Chuck.
Oh, phew. So who is then?
Well, remember when we went to space to rescue the Christmas presents?
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
Well, the bad guy and all of his minions were Chucks.
No way. Who else?
Well, do you remember the Saints All Eternal from Foxy's earlier videos?
Yeah?
They're all Chucks too.
What about Rodney?
No, he wasn't. He was something else. But that's another story for another time.
Oh, okay. What about the Master of Time?
Chuck.
Poldark?
Not a Chuck.
Poldark's kids.
Not Chucks.
The commissioner from Who Killed Steve?
Chuck.
What about Steve from Who Killed Steve?
Also a Chuck.
No. What about Mr. Barbecue?
Not Chuck.
And Mr.
I think we get the picture. Lots of Foxy's characters are actually evil Chucks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, so what can we do about it?
Well, from what I've been able to gather from the ChuckNet, there's a central area somewhere out there where the Chucks have been planning something. I think that's probably where they've got Foxy, but I can't get a fix on its position, and the information coming from there seems to be encrypted or corrupted. Basically, I can't read it.
So are you going to find Foxy then?
No.
What?
You are!
What, me?
Both of you, you and Geraldine.
But how? And why? We don't have a spaceship, and you're good at doing adventures. Why don't you do it?
Because I start college next week. I don't have time to go on adventures across space. That's why I've come to you.
Okay, well, I'm sure we can do this.
You'll be fine. I captured one of the ChuckNet spaceships for you. I'll take you up there, and you'll have access to the ChuckNet, and you should, hopefully, be able to use it to track down wherever, and more importantly, whenever they're hiding Foxy, and rescue him.
Oh, okay.
And if you can take down any evil Chucks in the way, then make sure you do.
Oh, what if we find a nice one?
I don't think you will.
And what about Chuck?
The original Chuck?
Yes, the one that you made.
Maybe he's still out there, but if he is, he's not responding to my calls. I'm pretty sure he's lost for good.
Oh, that's sad.
Come on, big guy. Let's get this show on the road.
Or should we take Mr. Onion?
Nah, he can stay here and keep Mr. Barbecue company.
Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Jack. We will do what we can to find Foxy.
I know you will. 5 and 9 and things from home. Bye.
Have a good time at college. Be safe. Goodbye, Jack. We have a long way to go, my dear. Let's do this. And that, son, is how me and your mother ended up on this ship 5 years ago looking for FoxyNoTail.
And how come you haven't found him yet?
Well, he's hard to find, but I think we're getting close.
Okay. When are we going to get to the bit where I am born?
Oh, we will get to that soon, my son. But for now, I think that is enough TV.
Oh, just one more thing. What happened to Mr. Onion? Is he still on the VIP server with Mr. Barbecue?
Oh, no. I tell you what, let's just watch that one bit. You see, the funny thing is, Jack had to go back to the VIP server to get some supplies for college. And when he wasn't looking, well, Mr. Onion was Mr. Onion. Needless to say, now Mr. Onion owns his very own TARDIS, and Jack is stuck on the VIP server.
I cannot believe it, Dad. I hope I will meet them all one day.
I'm sure you will, son. I'm sure you will.